You expect, right? You expect that they're going to actually pause after this rate cut, possible rate cut.
That's right. I think the most likely scenario today is that there will be a 25 basis point rate cut. But the stance is, in our view, going to stick to neutral rather than move to accommodative, because the RBI is going to be more forward-looking in its view, and the forward-looking inflation forecast is 4% for March 18, slightly above 4%. Post that, forward-looking growth view is above 7%. So in light of that, we think RBI is going to deliver a cut today, but maintain a neutral stance, giving it flexibility to move if necessary.
And Sonal, do you expect, though, that amid this cut, that we're going to see a little bit more dissension, though, among the Board of Governors at the RBI?
Yes, we think that's actually quite likely. At least one of the members, possibly the MPC member, Dr. Patra, could vote for a pause. On the other hand, we could see one of the most dovish members, Professor Dholakia, actually vote for a 50 basis point rate cut. So we would not be surprised if it's a 4-2 decision or a 5-1 decision. We would expect some dissent in the meeting today.
So I have a chart I want to pull up just to underscore how real rates are rising so much in India as inflation falls. It takes a look at the key rate, the repurchase rate, against core inflation. At any rate, what you see is this steady move higher. How much does that enter into the thinking now at the Reserve Bank of India, which, according to Bloomberg Intelligence, is now pretty much dominated by the doves?
Right. I think, monetary policy obviously has to be forward-looking. And while the inflation number of 1.5% is fairly low, this is also a trough. And a 6 to 12-month forward-looking view on inflation is that inflation is going to be at least 4%, could be slightly above 4% as well. Food inflation has already started rising. The other concern for the Reserve Bank is that inflation expectations are adaptive. They should come down, but they are adaptive. And therefore, this is important, but cannot be the sole driver of policy decision.